But before we do
can do
that,
a super quick one.
do it.
Won't take too much time. Um, the main thing here is that we're making some changes to the, auto suggestions for SQL. And so the menu is now bringing a little bit more context. Um, like you get the types for each thing. It looks a little bit nicer. And then we're also like bringing in, whether you're tables and columns. So we should just be able to complete those. We don't have uh, full completion there from the schema yet, but that's coming. I think like just in general, the menu looks nicer. We're suggesting a lot more relevant stuff too. Like we got rid of a lot of the keywords that just aren't useful. Ariel pruned them, or at least Ariel tasked an AI with pruning them. Can't spell Ariel without AI. So that's it though. We're working on this menu, making auto suggest a little bit friendlier.
Richard, I noticed you were in the SQL tab for that. Does that work across either tab for autocomplete, or is it like siphoned into one area?
SQL. Oh, you mean like a SQL work workbook tab?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you have a SQL editor, that's how it looks.
I also noticed, Richard, that the new drop down, like the new UX for that, is also on the model IDE, which was pretty slick. Just it's a lot cleaner. Is it also? I'm assuming it's like the same everywhere.
Anywhere, yeah, anywhere that there is a suggestion box, it pops up. But the only place that has like a significant amount more context being piped in, like everywhere else will just be sort of a UX change. This in particular has like more contextual changes under the hood.
Would it be possible to pipe in that context into like I'm in the IDE and I'm in a SQL definition in the IDE. I want model context in there.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Because you can set up multiple languages for the editor, and so I think we could know whether we're in sort of like a SQL block or not, and just switch to a full SQL mode, which would give you that context. It's a little bit of work, but I'm sure it's possible.
Yeah, I think there's lots of cool things we can do there to having model context in lots of places when you're editing the model within the IDE would be awesome.
Yeah, it makes sense.